Thank you for joining me for Veg with Lisa Live. I'm Lisa. This is going to be obviously live, and today we are talking COVID banana bread. And I've got a special guest for you today. Yes. So before I introduce her, I want to give you a little teaser about what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be slaying some banana bread and some banana myths. Therefore, I would love to bring on my special guest, Buffy, the banana bread slayer. Okay, it's just me, Lisa. You see, the thing is, Buffy is my alter ego because I have a job as a health coach, and that job is to help people be as healthy as they can possibly be while still having a whole ton of fun, right? But I also have to meet people where they are. So sometimes that means, hi Mildred, sometimes that means that I have to maybe soften the message a little more than I might like to. And that's where Buffy comes in because she is a real bad, in fact, look what she did earlier today. She slayed my succulent. So here's the deal. Hi Leslie. We're gonna slay some banana bread myths. What the heck is it with all the banana bread? You know, there's nothing wrong with banana bread, right? And we've been talking this month about reading labels and doing more of the things that you love, having more of what you love. So that's what Lisa tells us, right? But Buffy is telling us the cold hard truth. Hi, Emily. Yes, I know Buffy made my succulent very slayed. I don't know what happened. But Buffy is going to get real for us today. And all of that COVID banana bread that we're making and eating is giving us banana top. Yeah, and the cold, hard banana bread truth is 2/3 of all Americans are overweight or obese, and nearly 1 in 10 of us has diabetes, mostly type 2 diabetes. So what can a girl do? Lisa tells you to eat more of what you love. And Buffy's telling you, if you're not careful, all that banana bread is going to go right to your belly. I have a suggestion for you. How about we simply update and upgrade our banana bread? What do you say? Who's with me? Sound like a good idea? Okay, fantastic. Let's get going. But before we do that, I just want to clear one thing up. My friends, bananas do not make you fat. They absolutely do not make you fat. In fact, there's probably, as much as I hate to admit it, not any one particular food. I mean, I would love to tell you not to eat pork rinds, but there's probably no one particular food that makes you fat unless you eat pounds and pounds and gallons and gallons. So bananas included. Okay, so let's get to cooking some banana bread 2.0. Let me turn you down here. I'm always afraid that's gonna happen. Let me turn you down here. Okay, here we go. Fantastic. So I got a start, and one of the things, oh good, me too, Leslie, I love bananas too. One of the ways you can upgrade the banana bread that you're making is by using a different flour. Plain old white flour is fine, but the reason it's white is because it's had all of the branny parts stripped away. I'm using spelt flour. I love the taste of spelt flour. It's a little bit nutty, and spelt is an ancient grain. It's actually really, really high in protein, so it's got a little bit more nutrition than white flour does. All right, then I love some cinnamon. Also, tons of great medicinal properties in cinnamon in my banana bread. Yep. And here comes the white stuff: some baking powder, some baking soda, some salt. You're just gonna stir all of this up. What next? Okay, goodies. I love to put goodies in my banana bread. These are some chopped dates. Now, you can use chocolate chips. In fact, the one I'm gonna show you and slice for you here in a bit, I use some dairy-free chocolate chips, but I love dates. I'm gonna throw some chopped dates in here. Oop, they stuck. And I like some nuts. Again, let's upgrade 2.0. Add some nuts for some protein, for some fiber. Yep, I like walnuts, but you can use whatever kind your little heart desires. And we're gonna stir all of this up. You know, I did a little bit of research on the web, so it must be true, about why we were making all that banana bread, and there were a couple theories. They were kind of fun. One was that we were like pandemic hoarding, shopping, and we were buying pounds of bananas, and then they were going brown, so we had to do something with them, so we started making banana bread. The other, I think, is the more plausible one. When we're stressed out, we tend to crave simple carbs, and banana bread made the 1.0, the old-fashioned way, has a lot of sugar, a lot of white flour. We were getting a big old dopamine hit from that stuff. Yeah, not from this. You're going to get just as much satisfaction with a lot more nutrition. Okay, what have I got next? I've got my spelt flour. Oh, and by the way, you can use any kind of flour. You can use your white flour. Try spelt flour. You could use whole wheat flour. You could use whole wheat pastry flour. And if you're not sure about spelt flour, I'm hearing some whinging about, oh, how do I get all these specialty ingredients that Lisa's using on her show? Summer brought that to my attention. You get them where you get all your groceries. Half of you are probably ordering all your groceries from Amazon anyway. Just order some spelt flour, dang it. Okay, then here's our bananas. Yes, and so they look all brown because they are ripe, overly ripe perhaps, and all mushed up. So here's another little tip. If you've got those pandemic hoarding bananas that you bought and you don't know what to do with them, peel them and pop them in the freezer. You can use them in your smoothies, or you can use them to make this a delicious 2.0 banana bread. Okay. Oil. So we talked about oil in my cookie episode last week. If you missed it, scroll down my page. Try to use neutral tasting, hard, healthy oil. Some recipes call for melted coconut oil. That's fine, except for coconut has a ton of saturated fat. I'm using avocado oil, which has a fraction of the saturated fat as coconut oil. All right, so I got that in there. We're gonna stir this up. As with any of these quick breads, muffins, stuff like that, we only want to stir till just combined. Okay, now here comes the tricky part. To be yummy and delicious, we probably need some kind of sweetener. This is a big part of our problem. We're all eating too much sugar. Yep. This is maple syrup. I'm going to use maple syrup. This is where Buffy comes in again. We've got to face the cold, hard truth. Now, maple syrup is processed by our bodies just like any other sugar. It's a very high glycemic index food. But let me tell you a little secret. So Lisa wants you to do more and have more and eat more of the things you love, and Buffy wants you to get smart and read some labels. So if you're picking up a piece of that that coffee shop banana loaf from the drive-thru, get this, 420 calories per serving. And guess how much sugar? 5.5 teaspoons of sugar per serving. No wonder. We're only supposed to have, most women, it's based on your caloric intake, but you're only supposed to have 6 teaspoons of sugar. What did I say? Yeah, 5.5 teaspoons of sugar in the loaf. Only supposed to have 6. So then if you also get your venti latte with sweetened almond or sweetened soy milk, you have completely blown through the roof of your sugar intake. Buffy wants you to know. And no wonder we're inflamed, and no wonder we've got a banana top, and no wonder we don't feel well. Okay, so maple syrup, yes, is processed by our bodies just like sugar, but this has only a fraction of the added sugars. Why is this such a problem? Added sugars are a problem because they don't have any fiber, they don't have any minerals, they don't have any nutrients. And then when we make our grandmother's 1950 banana bread recipe, yeah, it tastes darn good, but it's made with white flour and, God forbid, melted margarine. There's no fiber, there's nothing to help us absorb the sugar. So boom, through the roof goes our blood sugar. Okay, What else? Oh my gosh, I think I got it all in. I was getting so excited. So you can use 4 of these cute little banana bread, little mini loaves like this, which is what I'm going to do. And then, because I like to try to make things kind of pretty, you could put some additional chopped dates on here. Oh, I forgot the vanilla. You're supposed to put in some vanilla. Put some chopped dates on here. And then you can also sprinkle with a little bit of coconut. This is unsweetened coconut. You can use sweetened. In fact, my friend Summer gave me some sweetened coconut flakes that I'm going to show you here on the big loaf that I made. Oh, look at this. Check this out. So you can use a big loaf pan like this, or that's so hot. Or you can use some little mini loaves like this. So Summer, if you're watching, these big coconut flakes are beautiful. They're beautiful, but they're sweetened. And oh my God, I put one in my mouth and my teeth almost hurt. There was so much freaking sugar in them. Unsweetened. That's what I'm talking about, people. Okay, let me get in here. Well, let's bring Buffy back on. So I'll show you a little trick. You can just grease your loaf pan, which works great, or you can use a little bit of parchment paper in the bottom and grease that too. That way, oh, this is the dangerous part. Doing this live, this could be a disaster. A little more sugar. Let's see what happens. Oh, check that out. Wow. When you do it like this, it comes out so easy. Okay. I really wish you could smell this. It smells incredible. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Wow. Buffy, what do you think? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can you see that steam? Wow. It's really good. It's just as tasty, even more so, right? So if you're making your own banana bread at home, good for you. Why not upgrade the recipe just a little bit? No one will notice the difference. It's so much healthier for us. If you're buying it packaged, you've got to read the labels. We must read the labels, yeah? Do more of what you love. Eat banana bread. Read your labels. Come back and see me next week on Veg with Lisa live. Yeah, you can put some nuts on the top of that if you want to, but Emily, more is not always more. Bye.